And in that moment, I began to see him for who he really was. It was subtle at first, the way he'd twist my words, just slightly, until I started questioning what I'd said in the first place. "You're imagining things. You always get emotional at night." Maybe he was right. Maybe I was being dramatic. But no. Deep down, something shifted in me. I started watching him, the way he mirrored my concerns only to dismiss them minutes later. The way he'd compliment me in public, but find tiny faults in private. It was a pattern, and patterns, I've learned, don't lie. I began to write everything down, not for anyone else, but for me, because every time I tried to confront him, I ended up apologizing for noticing, for feeling, for speaking. That's how they trap you, quietly, not with violence, not with threats, but with confusion, with guilt. I kept hearing him in my head. "I'm just trying to help you, Ava. You're so sensitive, it's why I worry. Why would you think I'd ever hurt you?" And yet, I was hurting, slowly, silently, in ways I couldn't name. That day in the bookstore, something clicked. A stranger, maybe fate, passed by me and said, "You don't look lost. You look like you're remembering something." I nearly cried, because I was. I was remembering who I used to be, before the silence, before I dimmed my light to keep him warm. I started journaling every night. I wrote about the first time he ignored my number, the first time he gave me the silent treatment, the first time he made me feel like I was the problem. And then, I noticed the timeline. It all followed a rhythm, a cycle. Love, doubt, guilt, obedience. Then, silence again. I wasn't ready to leave. Not yet, but I was preparing. Because when someone starts to control your reality, you must anchor yourself to the truth. And my truth was this: love should never feel like walking on glass barefoot, hoping not to bleed. He used to call me his peace, but he was anything but mine. I asked myself one question every morning. If I were my daughter, would I tell her to stay? The answer haunted me, and then came the night he accused me of hiding something. I was 10 minutes late, that was all. His voice wasn't loud, but it was cold, calculated, like he'd been rehearsing. "I can't trust you anymore, Ava." I almost laughed. He couldn't trust me. That's when I knew. It wasn't love, it was control, in disguise. That night, I whispered to my reflection, "You're not crazy. You're not too much. You're just finally waking up." And I promised myself, one day soon, I would stop surviving him. I would leave. But for now, I would keep documenting, keep watching, keep remembering. Because the first step to freedom is knowing you're not imagining the cage, you're in it